You know it's bad because I'm over here showing up on my front camera on my phone. I am still sick. I think it's day 3 or day 4 of being sick. You may be asking, girl, why are you on this phone if you're sick? Great question. I committed to doing YouTube for every day in December, and I don't have anything batched. I don't have anything else that I can use. So I have to show up still, even while sick. Of course, if I was dying, that's a whole nother thing. But I am pretty sick. My watch says I only slept 2 hours and 39 minutes. And then, even worse, I was like, I kept coughing and I was congested. And so I kept waking up. But even worse, look at this. I was trying to drink my water yesterday and I knocked over my 32-ounce jar and it broke and glass went everywhere. And I was like, oh my gosh. And this is like at 2 in the morning when I'm trying to drink water and then go back to bed. So it's been quite the adventure, but I'm about to go to the doctor because I've been taking the medicine I showed you yesterday, and it has helped, but I don't feel better. Like, it's helped some, but I'm like, let me just go to the doctor, especially because when I get a cold, I start feeling congestion. When I start feeling congestion in my face, I'm like, okay, I have to handle it because it'll turn into a sinus infection. And girl, sinus infections are the worst. I've had them plenty, unfortunately, in the past. None in the last couple years, I'll say. But I don't want one. It's very, very painful. And so I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm going to go walk in. Where I am, you can walk in. It's all different types of medical clinics around. I'm going to a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner's office across the street from my apartment building. So I don't, out of respect, of course, I'll probably show you the outside of the place, but I won't film inside because I want to respect, it's a doctor's office. I don't want to respect people's privacy and stuff. But yeah, hopefully, I've been to this office before and they really helped me when I was having a huge issue late last year. They helped me so much. So I'm hoping that they can help me today because I have to feel better. I have so much stuff I have to get done. And yes, I know rest is important. I definitely need to sleep more today. But I still have so much stuff I have to get done. Yeah. All right, let me go.
Doors are closing.
Thank you. Walking across the street. There it is. Right there, the green sign across the street from my building. Now just to get across this traffic. Okay, I got my medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Let me just get back home. Okay. Whew. Made it back across the street. Okay, I'm back home, and oh my gosh, I do not take it for granted at all, and I am so grateful that I'm able to literally walk across the street and see a medical professional, get examined, get a diagnosis, and get medicine in less than an hour. I'm so grateful. And so yeah, whew. I got these are my herbs that I have to take 2 packets a day for 7 days, so it's 14 packets after food. So I have to order food. I don't have any food here right now. I'm gonna order some soup. I'm gonna order soup once a day, 2 packs. Take with warm water after meal. Yeah, so I'm gonna order some soup. And this stuff, typically, I've tried 2 different blends. It's so cool because I've tried 2 different blends before when I needed help last year, and they are bitter, but they work. And so I can't even be mad. It's what I gotta do. But they print it out in the machine there in the actual office. And it's so cool because I feel like you just print it out, I printed out my medicine, but they have a machine that makes these. That's why it's connected. They do the blend of the herbs in office, depending on what I need exactly, and then they package it there fresh. So it's so crazy. Like when I think about some of the doctor stuff I've had in the States, I do know they have TCM in the States as well, traditional Chinese medicine. But this is just, for me, this is my first experience. December of last year, December 2024 was my first experience ever having TCM, and it is light years ahead, in my opinion. Anyway, so what he said is that my qi is not good. And he said qi for Chinese medicine is kind of like the equivalent of immune system in Western medicine, but the qi is like the blood circulation. The practitioner today said that the blood circulation is the most important thing in TCM, and that's the qi. And so he said, I need to, I'm looking for my list. It's on my phone that I'm recording on. But he said, I need to sleep, and it has to be deep quality sleep. And he said, that's one of my biggest problems because I do not sleep enough. As I shared with you earlier, I only slept 2 hours and 39 minutes last night, but I need to get some good quality sleep. Exercise, which I've been doing more of, as we've already talked about. Eat better. And, it was something else. Drink more water, so 2 liters or more. And he said I can help with after I take this for what I have today, he said he thinks I have there's been a virus going around, and so he gave me this to help with that. But he said after this I can get some more herbs for helping increase my qi and also to help with my sleep. But he said if I take the qi medicine and then don't get good sleep, it's not gonna matter. So I have to make sleep the priority. And that has been hard for me for the longest time. I mean, 2 hours and 39 minutes is like the lowest of the low. I have not, that's a lot of likes. Let me stop liking. I think before, regularly, maybe 5 hours a night. But I need to do much better. I have to do much better. I have to figure this thing out. And I'm gonna make it a priority. I'm gonna make it a priority because I wanna be better for the long term, right? Not just for now. Yes, I wanna feel better now, but I also wanna be, this whole fitness journey, getting fit, is really a health journey. So no point of being fit or even looking fit if my insides are not healthy. So yeah, but that's today. So I'm going to get my soup, then take my herbs, and then rest. Excuse me. And that's it. So I'll talk to you later, boo. All right, ciao. Oh, I almost forgot to say, I'm not making any medical claims. I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm just sharing my experience from today. That's it. That's all. Bye.